Well, shout out to Mike and his woman. Look at this. Fast forward many years since we first saw Mike appear on 90 Day Fiancé with Natalie. It's crazy because, of course, when it came to their story, it was all about Natalie wanting to have a family. And Mike's goal was literally to go there, and visit at her homeland, visit her mother, build a relationship, build trust, and then eventually bring Natalie to the United States for that dream life that, she wanted and also that he also wanted to be a part of. Of course, Natalie did end up coming to the United States, but because, Mike didn't live in this big fancy city and he lived somewhere a bit more, out in the country or whatnot, she wasn't exactly happy. So what did she do? She took her boat and she ran all the way to Florida and then eventually all the way to LA to be with Josh. Well. In Natalie's mind, it was to be with Josh. But Josh was never ever with Natalie. Natalie was just nothing but just somebody who he used to be on TV and somebody he also used to have a little bit of fun with at the same time. But also at the same time though, Natalie was also using Josh because she thought that this man could maybe get her a role in some sort of big Hollywood movie. I mean, we all saw this season where they had a meal with one of Josh's friends who was like a movie director or something like that, and Natalie would put on that performance of a lifetime. It really wasn't, but anyway, really trying to get herself recruited for something. So much we even saw Natalie even try and fake a not even a relationship, but to fake some situation with Josh Sita or Suter, whatever his name is, from The Bachelor, just so she could be on that show as well. Well, of course, those things never worked out. But you know what, though? The good thing about Mike and his missus now, they're in a position where they've now announced their first ever child together. And this is also going to be Mike's first ever child. I don't know if his miss has a child before him, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't. But either way, though, the good thing to see is that Mike is a man that decided to be patient. He decided to walk away from Natalie. He decided to finally close that door, that chapter. And it's crazy because Mike was such a good freaking man for that woman because he helped her mom come to the USA, especially during everything that was going on with Ukraine and Russia at the time as well. The fact that he didn't divorce Natalie and he was in a position where he was waiting to get her mom to the United States, and then said, you know what, now your mom's here and I've done what I can because I respect your mom, I love your mom, she's been nothing but good to me. And it's crazy because the mom was treated Mike better than what Natalie did. Honestly, I know for a fact, well, I don't know for a fact, but I can tell you that each time I saw Natalie's mom look at Natalie after what she did with Mike, you could tell that she was so disappointed. And let's be real, Natalie may never come to admit it, but Mike was probably one of the biggest L's that she ever took in her life because the man was nothing but good. But at the same time, the Mike was able to dodge one hell of a bullet. One hell of a bullet, because bear in mind, if Mike had stayed with Natalie, then that would have been an L for him. But him finally leaving Natalie and then also finally, serving her with the divorce papers once her mom arrived was definitely a W for him because he knows within his heart he did everything he could to make that relationship work, and Natalie did everything in her heart to make that relationship not work. So fast forward, because he stayed true to himself, he then met a woman, and now him and his woman have got a baby on the way, which is absolutely stupendously beautiful. So shout out to the man, and honestly, if there's anything that anybody should take away from this, it's something very, very simple. Always stick to who you are. Be true to who you are. Do not sell yourself or be with somebody who does not allow you to be you and does not allow you to enhance the good person that you are. Okay? So yeah, again, shout out. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you think that if Michael had stayed with Natalie and it was them having a kid, do you think that would have been a W for him, or do you think that it would have been an L purely because Natalie is wackadoodoo or whatnot? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.